Let's see. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the stream. My name is iGamingDad25. Today, I came home to find out that we're doing double XP today. So there's that, and we're chilling, man. We're gonna be playing the game, having a good time. Let me just get this tweet sent out. Let me see. Boom, boom. Oh man, I got this cough that's been killing me. All right, so let's get it. Let's see what this player of the month is looking like. Let's see what this XP is looking like. Let's just get into it, man. I've been having a ton of fun playing Battle Royale, but at the same time, I feel like I'm so behind on grinding that I'm really torn on what I want to do today, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. What are we feeling? Is my music playing? It might not be playing. Let me fix that. I can fix that. There we go. There's our music right there. Switch over to our gameplay screen. Crack open the beer. I wish I could pin a tweet from OBS, but I don't think I can. Hey, what's good, boy, man? How's it going, my boy? What's the deal? What did you accomplish today? You know the vibes. It's 40 Friday. I know you're too young to be drinking, but I'm going to indulge myself. Today we're going to be messing with this double XP. They give us a whole week of it to end the season off. I'm already finished, but I'm going to get as many of these boss packs as I can. But first, I'm going to see what they added for April. Let's see, is there April showdown for... There's not. Okay, so there's no showdown. Let's see what the program's talking about in general. Also, how does the mic sound, if you don't mind letting me know? I made some adjustments to the microphone. I want to make sure if it sounds okay, better, worse, or anything like that. Hits with monthly award players, that's easy. All this stuff should be pretty easy, to be honest. And it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many fucking players do we get? Hold on. Are all these set 1? Okay, yeah, set 1. All these players are set 1? No way. Set 1. Okay, so we're gonna finish this. Fuck Battle Royale. We're gonna finish this so we can get our Babe Ruth. Okay, so let's start with the moments. Start with the moments. Strike out 4 batters in 2 innings. We can do that. We can make that happen. I've been using this DualSense Edge controller. It is good, man. I love it. The only thing I might adjust is you bitch. I'm using the high rise sticks, which are good, But I might go back to the regular low ones, if I'm being honest. You can adjust like the stick sensitivity, the trigger sensitivity is really good. I wonder, is there a? I don't think there's a conquest for this either. Swing the bat, my boy. We're playing on low difficulty. Swing. Ah, yeah. This fool's really gonna get a walk. I walked him on 4 pitches. That's crazy. Oh, that's actual Vlad. Hold on. Oh shit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hit him with a changeup. Strike 3. Take a seat. If we can get this could be a strikeout right here, then we're gonna be looking good. There we go. Pack him up. One more strikeout, no runs. Is there a rule that says can we give up a hit? All right, just no runs. Okay, cool. That's easy money. Easy bread. Ooh. Strike 3. Take a seat. Wait, what? I guess I'm tripping. There we go. There's strike 3. 2 more outs and we out here. So this is like the regular Nationals team, but plus Vlad, or what is this? We're going to strike out all 6. Oh, I hung the fuck out of that. God damn, I'm hanging these pitches, man. You know, this would actually be a good time to try out this high-rise stick on the right stick as well. The Edge controller comes with a stick for both sides, high and low. It's pretty dope. I haven't tried the high one on the right stick yet. We're about to see how that goes right now, though. I think the high rise stick is meant for like better accuracy. Not 100% positive on that though. But we're gonna see how it feels right now. It feels a little weird on the right side, not even gonna lie. I'm kinda not feeling it. If I'm being completely honest. Maybe it should take some getting used to. Who knows? Challenge 1 done. That was a quick one. So we're going to do all these moments first. And then we'll start doing these challenges. 2 hits. Should be easy enough. I've heard of this new technique called the claw. I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm going to try it out. We're going to see. It's like a way to not move your stick around too much, I guess. But it seems difficult if I'm being honest with you. That was right where that should have been a hit. Come on, baby. Wow. I'm getting close though. My PCI is pretty close to where it needs to be. Wow. I'm getting played. We're gonna restart this. All right, let's hit him with the claw. The claw. Wow, I was super early on the fastball. That's crazy. Is that gonna do anything? Don't look like it. Oh yeah. RBI, but RBI doesn't count for shit for me right now. We need solid contact here. This claw thing actually isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to feel super unnatural. It really doesn't. Man. I feel like I'm playing with like the claw. I guess that's why they named it that, huh? Come on, give me something to hit. There we go. I guess that's why they named it that, huh? So we got one. Where's two? We need two, baby. Nope, that's not what we needed. All right, come on, let's get it. Come on, Carlos Santana. Come on, not a perfect. Is that going? No, that's not going nowhere. This is gonna be our last at bat, probably right here. Come on, let's be great. Nope, that's not going nowhere either. Shit, man. All right, let's run it back. The claw's not doing me no justice right now. There we go. There's one. Uno más. See this claw thing, I feel like I'm still jamming a little bit, but not as much. No, that's not it. The claw. Carlos Santana. There we go. Get him out of here. But yeah, I'm super like, because like I said, doing these challenges, I'm gonna be able to get Babe Ruth. Hey, what's good, Vince? Shit. Like I said, it's 40 Friday. So you know I'm sipping. This is one. I got two of these things. But we're playing MLB The Show. It's double XP weekend right now. Actually, it's double XP week right now. So that's what I'm grinding right now. Let me see where. Super tough. So the question I've been asking on stream, Vince, what did you accomplish today, Brody? Could be anything, big, small. Could have been just getting out of bed this morning. What was your biggest accomplishment today? Also, if you don't mind answering, does the microphone sound any different right now? Oh shit! I made some adjustments. I went back to the old setup I used to have for the microphone. I'm not saying either's better or worse. I just want to see if you even notice a difference. Oh, I'm host. Nope, we in there. This player of the month. I'm hoping the grind isn't too bad. It's not looking too bad yet. Pitched 3 innings, no runs. Oh, the echo is probably, if I had to guess, because I have the stream playing on my phone over here. That might be picking it up from over there. How about now? Is the echo still there? I hope not. That's crazy because that normally doesn't pick up anything from that far away. You ate for the first time in 2 days? Were you fasting? Or was that from stress? Okay, cool. Echo's gone. Bet, bet, bet. But as far as quality goes now, that the echo's gone, you say it's like about the same as normal. You don't notice a difference. God damn, I can't throw a strike. Oh, food poisoning? Yeah, that shit's no joke. When I had food poisoning the first time I've only had food poisoning once in my life, to be honest with you. But when I had food poisoning, it felt worse than like COVID. To be honest, when I had COVID wasn't that bad. Food poisoning was a different animal. It was like I was working at Taco Bell at the time, and it was crazy because I got off work and my homeboy, we were gonna run park, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, bro, I got my beer. I picked up a 40 from the local market. I got my beer. I'm getting off. We're to run some park." So I got home. I was feeling completely fine all day. I felt completely fine. Got home and I felt fine. Went home, sat down, got on the game, was talking to him on the game, and I was like, "Actually, before we start, I gotta take a shit." He was all right, cool, yeah, go take care of what you gotta take care of. Boom. Went to go take a shit. I was like, that was kind of water. But all right, cool. I get back on the game, and I was like, actually, I gotta take a shit again. And I go take a shit again. And then I was like, I felt the saliva. I felt this, when your saliva starts to get thick when you're about to throw up. And I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm about to throw up right now, but I'm about to just go make myself throw up. Just get it over with. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. And that went on, like, I was going on and up the game for like an hour until I was like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna go to bed, bro. I can't do this. Hey, what's good, Anthony? You just get off work right now, or you're watching the stream on a break from work? But yeah, like I said, food poisoning, 10 out of 10, never again. Just my personal experience, my food poisoning was way worse than COVID, and that's saying something. Anthony, you know the vibes, bro. The high life, the champagne, the beers. Anthony, I was actually just telling my brother. Oh yeah, COVID stories are crazy, man. But Anthony, I was just telling my brother I don't know if I ever told you this or if anybody ever told you this about how when we went to Europe, um, not trying to incriminate anybody, but we're of age now. Me, Paul, George, and Daniel had bought a couple of bottles of vodka while we were out there. I was just telling my brother that story. Speaking of Thirsty Fridays, and we took those bottles down like champs. And I think one of the chaperones almost caught us. If I remember right, Daniel like dropped the bottle behind some stairs or something. No, Daniel didn't drink though. Daniel was like the only one that didn't drink out of us. But me, George, and Paul were taking them down. Crazy times. I miss Legoland. Yeah, Vince, we went to me and my boy Anthony here went to Europe in high school for a choir trip. Oh wait, how did David know? Hold on. So way more people know about this story than I know about, I guess. Cause I thought this was a secret. But yeah, Vince, we went to Wales for a choir trip. And man, let's just say some wild things happened. We were, for the most part, all of us were between 16 and 18 years old. And the legal drinking age out there is 18. So we were able to buy alcohol. But we were like not supposed to, obviously. But it was crazy fun, man. Oh, you got your passport? Where are you heading to? I need to renew mine, bro. I'm so behind. Because once the kids start to, we're having our last kid due in October. But once this one comes out and the kids are all old enough to travel, I definitely want to start doing some more traveling. God, I can't throw a strike. What the hell's going on? Oh man, what happened? Why'd the trip fall through? But at least you know if you, now that you got your passport, you can start planning some other stuff. You know, even if it's not Cabo, you can start planning other trips. You know, now's the time to start putting some money to the side to make it happen. And plus, Hillary was cool. Like, to be honest, all the chaperones were pretty cool. But you know, obviously, we were still trying not to get caught. I miss Hillary. Out of all the chaperones, I miss Hillary, man. Excuse me. But yeah, Vince, now that you got the passport, though, now's the time you can start just like, you know, putting a few bucks aside from every check and making the trip happen eventually. Because I think passports are good for quite some time. I think. I don't even know where I want to go. I just want to go. Even if it's out of state, I just need to make a trip. Um, for Memorial Weekend, I'm taking a little Arizona trip, but Arizona is like only 5 or 6 hours from me, so that's barely a trip, to be honest. We're gonna go spread my pop's ashes in the Colorado River. Of course, I remember that bet, Anthony. How could I forget that bet? About when yeah, I was risen up, Vince. I was risen up this European girl. Let me know if you want to hear that story. That's a story. I still don't think I even really like. I don't even think I really rizzed her up, Anthony. It's just because Paul gave up. That's all that was. Paul already had her in the bag. Shouts out to her though. She was cool people. All right, Vince. So this girl, I don't say names. Um, We'll call her Kim for the sake of the story. This girl Kim, she was like kind of like our tour guide in Europe, but she was also our age. I think she was 18 also. But she was like there to kind of show us around and stuff like that. And she was super cool. And when we pulled up, me and my boy Paul, we seen her standing in front of the house we were staying at. And we looked at each other. We're like, "Hey, man, may the best man win. We're gonna both shoot our shot like Devin Booker, and may the best man win." And I'm not gonna lie, he had that. Like he was winning, way ahead of the game. But he felt bad because he wasn't dating this girl back at home, but he was like, in the process of talking to this girl. So he was like, I feel bad. I kind of feel like I'm cheating. Like I'm gonna stop talking to Kim. So I was like, ain't no shame in my game. Let me slide up in here. And me and this girl are talking, and she's feeling your boy. But it's hard to make time to like do anything because all our time was staying in the house that we're in. Like, and I was pretty sure our choir teacher would not be cool. We're turning the corner and see me macking it with our tour guide. So, it was rough, but we were spending time together. We were getting to know each other, texting each other, all that. And obviously she wasn't allowed in the room. Like, after hours, he put tape on our doors. So if he saw the tape ripped, he knew somebody was going in and out that room. But so long story short, Anthony and my boy George made a bet. I forgot who was on what side of the bet, but one of them pretty much said I was pussy and wasn't making no moves on this girl. Right? Because like I was pussy pretty much. And the other one was like, nah, I think by the end of this trip, he's going to make a move on this girl. And they had bet some pounds, that's the currency out there. And before we left that town, I was like, it's going to be now or never. Granted, I didn't even know about this bet they made. So we're by our bus. We're about to leave out of town. And everybody's in the bus except me and this girl. And I'm like, man, I'm not leaving here without getting a little something. So I'm getting something. So we're making out on the side of the bus. And I hear somebody knock on the window, and I look up, and everybody's looking out the window at me and this girl. And I'm like, you nosy sons of bitches. And I get back in the bus just for them to tell me that they made a bet. That they made a bet to see if I was going to do anything with her or not. And one of them was like, yeah, man, you won me some money. I forget who was on what side. But it was fun times. It was a funny story. I got hella stories from that trip, man. I also shaved the Superman symbol into my chest. That was interesting. I wish I had the video from that, or at least a picture. But I don't have anything, honestly. Shouts out to Kim, man. Shouts out to Kim. Yeah, man, but that's the thing. I didn't even know about the bet. Wait, you said she went with the girls in the girls' room and she said that I was freaking hot. That's funny. But I'm gonna be honest though. Like light skinned black dudes are at an advantage out there. Anywhere out of the country. Because it's like it's not very common like out there. Anthony, every black dude we saw out there was super dark skin. Shit, I was damn near a celebrity out there. Shit. Say my boy Anthony won the bet. Yeah, you owe me some pounds, Anthony. I'm gonna send you my Zelle. But that was funny though. She was for sure feeling Paul first though. She really was. She was feeling Paul first for sure. But she's super like once the trip was over, I got ghosted, bro. Didn't hear from her ever since. Is that out? Is that out? Is that out? No, it's not. Oh, Vince, no, just go let it out, bro. Just go put the finger down your throat and let it out. You'll feel better. Oh man. But yeah, I remember when we did the Superman symbol thing. I had told, I think I told George. I was like, yeah, if you can find an electric razor, we could shave the Superman symbol on my chest. Fuck it, let's do it. And nobody in the whole choir had a beard, but David, for some reason, had an electric razor. So they drew the Superman symbol into my chest. They drew the Superman symbol into my chest. One of our chaperones was an art major, so they drew the whole Superman symbol into my chest and they shaved it into my chest. So there's a difference between your mouth watering, like for some food, and your mouth watering like you're about to throw up. When you're about to throw up, it's like thick. There's a big difference. You feel the thick saliva in your mouth, you know you're about to throw up. Shit, Anthony, did we ever tell you that me and Paul got lost out there too? Like we were lost, like kind of scared we weren't going to make it home lost. Like we thought we knew where we were going. Next thing you know, we were 30 minutes away from the hotel with no internet connection. Didn't know where the hell to go. Yeah, that's the worst when you can't do nothing about it. You take Tums, you like I said, me personally, I just make myself throw up. But sometimes that shit don't even work, man. Oh, Vince, I need your opinion. What do you think? What do you think about them dropping Yao and Ben Simmons today? How do you feel about that? Like me personally, like I don't know. I keep saying like every week, I keep telling myself if I didn't already quit 2K, this would have been the week. Like with the out of position players, that's the first time I was like, man, if I didn't already quit, this would have been the week I would have quit. And now with Dark Matter Yao and Ben Simmons coming out, I'm like, yeah, if I didn't quit already, I would be done. I'm hearing rumors that they might take away the auction house altogether next year. I don't know how true that is. Oh, we need a home run, man. We're not even getting close to a home run. Yeah, right. Well, like it's like so. The only way you can stop Dark Matter Yao is if Opal Yao goes down in price. And even then, I still don't think Opal Yao is going to go down in price because Opal Yao's center too. Well, I mean, but Manute Bowl's probably better than Opal Yao, but Manute Bowl's like you need Dark Matter Yao to get Manute Bowl? Like, yeah. So that's out. People are really going to be running lineups of Dark Matter Yao at center, Dark Matter Manute Bowl at power forward, Dark Matter Bowl at small forward, fucking Opal Ilgauskas at the 2, and then Dark Matter Jokic at the 1. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm surprised he's only 4 mil. Like, how much is Dark Matter Yao going for right now? I assumed it'd be way more than 4 mil. Like, Dark Matter Yao himself is probably 2 mil. This is one of those things, you're going to see that lineup. And the thing is, you're going to think to yourself, like, not that many people are going to have that lineup. And then you're going to run into so many people with that lineup. It's going to be insane. It's like, not everybody could afford to have Dark Matter Manute Ball. And then you're going to run into him so much. Sheesh, that's crazy. I didn't even look at Dark Matter Yao's stats. Because as overpowered as Opal Yao already is, I'm like, Dark Matter Yao is just going to be ridiculous. Is that out? Please be out. Nope. Nah, I was like I said, once they stopped allowing you to buy MT, I was done. Like, it just was wraps. Like, because how are you supposed to compete? So it was already bad enough to compete with Opal Yao, because the only players that could compete with them, you were taking a huge speed deficit. Like, Opal Yao's what, like 70 speed? You have to drop down like 25 speed just for somebody to be able to contain them in the paint. So I was like, man, I'm like, because having to pull packs, you're going to spend like thousands of dollars, bro. It's ridiculous. I don't know what they're going to do next year, bro. I really don't. I'm so bad. Come on, we just need 1 home run. Hey, what's good, Jay, man? Jay Pilp, I'm gonna call you Jay. How's it going, man? How's your day been? What have you accomplished today? That's what we do in this stream. We talk about accomplishments. It could be big, we could be small. It could be just you getting out of bed this morning, man. What was your biggest accomplishment today? See, Vince, but my biggest beef is, even if you put time in, no matter how much time you put in order to get a team to compete, unless you're very, very good, like someone like Splash or someone like Ty Debo, they could probably get away with like not having a Yao stopper, right? They could probably get away having like a David Robinson, because they can, cheat down. They have the user skill to get back and rotate on defense. They can get away with it. But an above average player needs someone to stop Yao. Yeah, I did see that, man. I just saw that before I went live. That's actually insane, bro, that like stuff like that is happening around. I even like my son's school went on lockdown not that long ago, and I work in a different city, and I had to go a whole different route because the school was on lockdown, because there was somebody with a gun in their car like right across the street from the school. It's just crazy. It's a crazy world we live in to have to deal with stuff like that. It's literally insane. Me personally, my biggest accomplishment is not nearly as big as yours. A small accomplishment. Um, I made myself stream today. As far as mental health goes, if you're mentally not ready to stream, you should never stream. But today was more, it wasn't a mental thing. I was just tired. I got home and I didn't feel like streaming, but I told myself, like, you only streamed twice so far this week. Get out there and be somebody. Don't be too tired to stream. So that's my accomplishment today. Babe, you want to hear something crazy?
Let me pee first.
Huh? Okay. But yeah, it's just this like I said, I'm pro guns. I'm all for people having guns, but stuff like that's crazy. So, one of my homeboys on Twitter,
Okay.
there was a gun threat at school. Someone was talking about they were gonna shoot up in between passing periods and stuff like that. And so he went to go pick his daughter up from school. And he said by the time he went to the school, picked her up, and left, on his way out, he saw one cop pulling in.
That's crazy.
And he's like, they were
What school is that? Like, is that?
He's not from out here, no.
I would say, because when that happened to Jonathan's school, the cops rolled up fast.
Yeah.
They take it serious. That's crazy. I mean, that's stupid to threat up shooting at school, though. I'm just going through Jonathan's clothes right now.
What, babe?
I'm going through Jonathan's clothes right now.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm like pro gun. Like I think the right people should have guns. I just think they should really monitor it. You know, like you should have a like a really good background check of not only you and your family. You know, and anybody who's gonna be in your household, there should be a background check to like make sure the gun doesn't get in the right hands. But I think like you should be able to have guns if you're capable of using them correctly. But then it's just a matter of like, even then, people are going to slip through the cracks because these kids that are shooting up schools, you can do a background check if you want to, but there's no history, of them doing anything that might trigger them being a school shooter. Yeah, Vince, it's crazy, man. It really is. And like I said, I had to like work. I was working and the school was shut down because there was actively someone in his car. They said with an automatic rifle threatening the cops. And I had to like call my boss and be like, hey, man, I got to like completely avoid this area. Like I can't go over there. It's crazy that some people are that crazy. But like I said, I'm not against people having guns though. Shit, we got a gun. We got a shotgun in the house. A crazy story. My brother loves telling this story. He tried to shoot a shotgun with the way he says it. He says he shot his shotgun Terminator style. That's what he said. And he shot it. He shot a shotgun with one hand, and it fucking took his shoulder out of his socket. Yeah, I've even my girl's uncle brought an AR-15. We go to a shooting range. He brought an AR-15, and he asked me if I want to try shooting it. It shot so smooth, man. Like you wouldn't have not even knew it was like, everybody says the AR-15 is like a crazy weapon. You would have never known as smooth as that thing shot. But the thing with like school shooters and stuff, it's like the tricky thing is kind of like you put armed security in schools, and it's like they can go crazy, they can go rogue, the teachers can go crazy. It's just like it sucks. You never know what to do. Where's the solution? Jay, if I'm not mistaken, you had said, I think I was reading like the replies, and you had said like there was a threat earlier too, but you said like the kids at the school had beat up the kid before he was able to pull the gun out. If I'm not mistaken, is that what I read? Correct me if I'm wrong. But even then, it's like to have it happen twice at one school is crazy. And like, there's some schools that have like metal detectors. Like, do you want to go to that extent? Oh, so that was a different school in your city, but still, like, it's just crazy that these school shootings are way more common than people are. Like, you hear about the Sandy Hooks, you hear about the Columbine, you hear about these, but these things are happening every day, bro. Like, literally every day there's a school shooting. And it's just like what is there to do? Like if there's a metal detector, yeah, you could say that the guns won't make it into school without people knowing. But who's to even say like whoever's gonna bring a gun is just gonna say fuck it and just go through the metal detector and start shooting shit up like that? Like, like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know what the solution is. I just hope we find one. Because even a lot of times, like too, it's like it's not necessarily a school shooting, but there's someone like my son's school is like in the middle of a neighborhood. Like literally, it's like in the middle of a neighborhood, and it could be someone shooting up someone's house or posted in their car with the gun. He said, my old high school, after the homie died, there was a boy communicating with his friend outside of school and got shot up because people thought they were gangs. That's insane. Wow. So, that's crazy. So, like, random gang members, like, came and saw him, like, doing his sign language and thought he was throwing up gang signs. That's insane. And what that tells me, too, is like not trying to defend gang banging at all because that's not okay. But those were fake gang bangers because they couldn't recognize that those weren't gang signs. Though those are fake gang bangers. Because my city is like an hour and a half away from LA where I live. LA is gang central. And a lot of people live in my city. They claim gangs, they claim their Crip, they claim their blood, they claim Hoovers, they claim Pyru, all that. But they're fake gangbangers. They're not really from there. So it's like if you can't even recognize the gang signs, then you're not about that life, man. And that's the thing, Vince. Like people out here, it's like they start claiming sets like because their uncle's from Hoover. It's like, nah, you're not from there, bro. Like you're not like be you. Stop false claiming shit. Like I said, I'm not pro gang at all. But even then there's a difference between like real people who are really out here in these gangs and people like acting like they're from these gangs. Wait, Pika, oh you're from out here, Jay? You from out in the LA area? That's crazy because I always assume people are nowhere near me. I just assume people are like in different states and shit. I never assume someone's from my area. Okay, so you move from like all around SoCal, NorCal, all that. I'm from. You might know it if you moved around a lot. You probably heard about it before. I was born in Palmdale. I currently live in Lancaster in the Antelope Valley. So if you moved around Cali, you probably heard of it before. It's not a big area, but it's a little town. Nothing crazy out here. Yeah, it's exactly. It's like an hour and a half away from LA. Oh, do you really? Shit, I might have went to high school or middle school or with some of your family because I went to school, kindergarten through high school all the way in Palmdale. So I might know some of your family. That's crazy. Vince, let me tell you this: if your client is claiming Hoover in North Carolina, he ain't from Hoover. Hoover's a street in L.A. I lived on Hoover for a year on 24th and Hoover. And I could be mistaken. Don't correct, like I may be wrong. But Hoover is a LA gang. There's no way. There's no way he's in North Carolina claiming Hoover. That's crazy. That's actually really crazy. Like I don't know a lot about gangs, but all I know is you see someone wearing a Houston Astros hat, you walk the other way. Cause in Hoovers they don't play. They don't play those games. Yeah, you see that Astros hat? You walk the other way, my boy. You don't want no parts. But like I said, I don't know anything about North Carolina gang culture. Maybe there are people out there claiming Hoover. I may be wrong. I just know Hoover is LA based. I know that. Because I didn't know no better. So I moved to LA for a year. And my uncle, who is actually about that life, Jay, you might know, he's from Pacoima. So, he's actually about that life. He got 818 tattooed across his stomach. He's really like that for real. He asked me, he's like, what part of LA you moving to? And I was like, oh, I'm moving to on 24th West in Hoover. He was like, he winced. He's like, ugh. That's when I knew the shit was bad. Right down the street from USC. Literally right down the street from USC. Yeah, but Jay, even if people move around, it's like, if you're moving around, like you could claim blood, but I don't see how you can claim Hoover in a state where there's no Hoover. Exactly, Vince. Because in rap music, the two, like, well, I'm not gonna say the two, but two of the big gangs in rap is Hoover and Pyru. I don't even know any Crip gangs really, if I'm being honest. Like as far as Crip gangs though, I just know Crip. Or I know 8 Tray Crip. I know what's the one Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, I don't know, but LBC, yeah, Long Beach Crips, yeah. But as far as blood goes, the two big ones people know is Hoover and Pyru. I just taught myself like I knew some people in high school that were false claiming. I just taught myself to distance myself from all that. Even if you pretend to be in a gang, I don't want no parts of you, bro, at all. But I think in New York, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they do mostly like streets, I think they mostly do like blocks. Like I'm from this block, I'm from that block, stuff like that. I may be wrong though. I'm not. I've never been. I've only been to New York Airport. Never stepped foot in New York. Where I'm from, it's only one city that's known for gangs. I couldn't wear any colors when I visit my dad. Yeah, like if you just know that's so. When I moved to LA, just off rip, I did not wear blue or red. Just off rip, I didn't even know if I was in a bad area or not. But then the school I went to was LA City College, And first of all, fuck that school. Great school. Amazing school. But why would they do this to me? They their school colors were blue. So I went and got my the LA City College gear. I got the LA City College backpack, the LA City College beanie, and it was all blue, a bright blue. I'm walking to the bus stop to school, to get to school at the bus stop, and someone, yeah, like, hey man, where you from? Shell shocked. I think I'm like 19 at the time. I'm panicking. Not this game and dad you know right here. Let me let me paint y'all a picture. Let me find a picture real quick if I can show y'all. Cause you know I'm not saying the beard makes you look like a thug or anything, but I don't know if it'll show. But that's the game and dad we're looking at right there. Let's see. That game and dad. That's who we're looking at. Pretty boy Floyd type shit, right? And he was like, "Where are you from?" And I panicked. I was, "Oh, I'm not." And then another dude was like, "Oh, that's the little nigga that be walking to school." Man, if you don't leave that little nigga alone, I was like, "Oh, thank God." I almost died right now. Oh, I was like, "Oh, I shit myself." It was like that was definitely like one of the craziest, probably one of the scariest things I've been through. Man, I used to be on my pretty boy shit, bro. When I was in high school, I was telling my brother my goatee grew in right to the point where I didn't have to like line my shit up. My shit came in that way. Hey, boy, we in here talking about gangs, bro. We talk about gang life, gang culture. And back when I used to be a pretty boy, we're all over the place if we're being honest. I used to be a little light skinned. I used to be singing. I used to, boy, in high school, I was him for real. Hey Jay, what part of Cali were you in high school though? You said you were mostly in SoCal. Were you in like were you in the IE? Were you in Orange County? Were you in LA, San Diego? What part of SoCal were you in high school? Let's see what do we need. Four total bases. That's cake. Oh, you in the Inland Empire? Okay. Yeah, I've heard some parts of the IE are pretty dangerous too. To be honest, that's crazy, man. Like I said, I always assume people aren't from Cali. So when anybody comes in here and tell me they're from Cali, that's crazy. Cause if I'm not mistaken, like San Bernardino and all that, it's only like 4 hours away from me. I don't even think it's like a crazy drive or nothing. I'm gonna do one big link up with all the California homies on Twitter. What do we got? Yeah, San Bernardino ain't no joke, bro. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Shit, I am back. I didn't know if I was gonna do it, but we cracking open number 2, baby. It's 40 Friday. You know the vibes. Well, North Carolina. So the only thing I know North Carolina for, Vince, you ever seen the movie The Wood? I'm pretty sure you probably have. Ugh. Jay, how old are you, brother? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't feel like answering that question, that's cool too. Don't feel obligated. I'm blessed. I've never seen someone get shot, and I've never been shot at. Like for the area I live in, I feel like I am truly blessed for that because I've heard a lot of gunshots and I've seen a lot of news of people dying. I've just been blessed to never be around it. Oh, Vince, you ain't know. You ain't know what I'm talking about. He's what he said. He said, "My name's Mike. I'm from North Carolina, and I like baseball, and that's it." Man, people shooting at your house? Sheesh. That's what I'm saying. I've been blessed, man, to not ever be around none of that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. My beef with Dylan Brooks isn't the fact that he talks shit. I got no issues with him talking shit. Do your thing. But if you're gonna talk shit, you eat that shit. Like for instance, people like Patrick Beverly, people like Lance Stevenson, people like I'm trying to think of shit talkers. KG, big shit talkers. They're gonna talk their shit, and when it backfires, they're gonna double down on that shit. Like when Memphis lost against the Lakers, if that was like Patrick Beverly, he would have said some shit like, "Yeah, that nigga still didn't give me 40 though." Yeah, I'm from North Carolina. That North Carolina accent, I don't got it, but I be trying. Man, Jay, man, you sound like you really from that, bro. I try my best to stay away from all the gunshots, man. And I keep one in the crib just in case. Or Vince when he was walking into the mini mart wearing the blue hat, and he said, "Hey man, take that off. You can't wear that around here." He said, "Why not?" He said, "This." He said, "This is baby blue." He walked in. He said, "What's up, blood?" He took that shit off so quick. Oh man, that shit was funny as fuck. Nigga said, "What up, blood?" The Wood, that's a hood classic right there for real. That's the Wood is a hood classic. That's dropping. Drop. No, that ain't dropping. Vince said, "My beef, he shouldn't have been put in the position. He hasn't earned the spot." That's the thing. That's another thing too. But my beef is like Patrick Beverly. Okay, so Patrick Beverly isn't that like at least he's good at defense, right? He's not going to give you no buckets, but he's going to play defense. Lance Stevenson, Lance Stevenson will give you a couple buckets and he'll play defense. Dylan Brooks is sorry. Like, he really don't do shit. He don't really play great defense. He can't shoot worth shit. And like you said, the media just giving him too much attention. But like I said, if you're going to talk shit about LeBron, like, just double down on that shit. At least make it entertaining. Like I said, I would have been like, when we lost, I would have said that. Like, hey, you still didn't give me 40, nigga. What I said stands. What I said stands. You still didn't give me 40. Vince said, "I'm lucky I ain't been put in no position because I'd be dead for real." That's facts. Like, if a nigga tried to threaten me, you can have that. Like, I'm sorry, you win, I lose. I'm not about that life at all. You got it. Not even gonna try to fight you, bro. He said somehow I got more hours on the PS5 version, the 2K23 than PS4 version. I didn't even get the cross platform version. I wish I would have, because people were saying the PS4 version is way better than the PS5 version. I never got to try the PS4 version though. I remember the first time I actually saw a gun. I was actually in Vegas, and I guess Vegas is open carry. I guess because I was with my dad. I had to be like 6 or 7 years old, and the rest of the family was at the hotel, and me and my dad went to go get food for everybody. And the guy had a gun like right in the holster, right off his belt, and I was shook. I was terrified. I'd never seen a gun before in my life. And after we left, I told my dad, I was like, "Why was that guy just holding the gun the whole time?" We were there for like it felt like hours, but in reality, it was probably like 15 minutes. And I was like, "Why was he able to just have a gun like that?" And my dad told me, it's like open, it's open carry, it's for protection. I thought I was gonna die for real. And now I know if someone's openly carrying a gun, it's probably less likely, less likely you're in trouble if he's openly carrying it. It's the people that be hiding their shit. Drop. We beating it out. We beat. No, he barehanded that. Boy, ain't no way. Ah. But yeah, my brother, he says he's been shot at. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Like I said, I've been blessed. Probably the most scary situation I've been in is in elementary school. Once again, I don't know if this is a California thing, but there's so many elementary schools like right in a neighborhood, like in the heart of a neighborhood. But someone was in the house. They broke into somebody's house and posted up in the window across the street with the rifle. So they shut down our school. That's the most scared I've ever been. And like I said, I don't know if this is a California thing, but it's like why? Like I get it's convenience to build a school in the middle of a neighborhood, but it's like that's also asking for someone to have a gun in the area. Because I think it's like almost like mainly elementary schools, huh? Like high schools and middle schools are kind of built like I guess because they're bigger, maybe. But yeah, middle schools and high schools feel like they're kind of built in their own area. There we go. That's number two, baby. Get us out of here. Even with double XP, I haven't got my wheel spin yet. That's crazy. What's next? We're almost done with this shit. Strike out 5 batters? Yikes. Well, fuck it. Let's get it over with. Who in here is keeping up with baseball, though? I know it's basketball playoffs, so it's kind of hard to keep up with baseball right now. But who's actually keeping up? Because I haven't been keeping up with baseball worth shit. if I'm being honest. I don't even know how my Dodgers are doing. Vince, is basketball the only sport you really keep up with? Because I know you're from Carolina, so they got Charlotte Hornets. You watch football at all? They got the Panthers. I don't know. I don't think there's a baseball team. No, there's no baseball team out there. The Panthers are sorry though, so you might not care about them. You said I think that's happened at my school too. My school got some sort of threat, and someone actually showed up. It's someone showed up. School went on hold and secure, and they got bro. Can Oh yeah, you did say you're from Canada. I forgot that. Shit, niggas really out here in Canada too. You know what it is? It's probably someone probably crossed the border from America. That's probably what it is. Niggas will be shooting up schools in Canada. Baseball is one sport I could never really keep up with too much, just because I'm happy with the changes they made. Like they sped up the game. But even me and my son went to a Dodger game last season towards the end of the season. And it was fun to go to a Dodger game just because, we of course watched like some of the game, but we had more fun walking around the stadium, if I'm being honest with you. Because they got like different like autographed baseball bats, autographed baseball gloves from like, specific situations in baseball history. Then they got different play areas, different food areas. Overall, great experience. But even then, I wouldn't even say watching the game was that fun, to be honest with you. But as far as football goes, football is my number one sport, 100%. Basketball's like number two. Everything else is its own separate. Oh, excuse me. So why don't you rock with the Panthers though? Did you grow up in Carolina, or you moved out there? Shit, boy, the school shooter texted you on some shit like, "Hey, don't show up to school today." It must have been one of your homeboys shooting up to school. Don't show up to school today, fam. Say less. Vince, I feel like you told me you were a Packers fan before too. I feel like we've had this conversation where I told you my brother's friend played for the Packers. I feel like this whole conversation has happened before. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have like a minor league team, right? I forgot what their name is, but they're on the show. They're on the MLB game too, the minor league team. We used to have a minor league team called the Lancaster Jethawks. But yeah, they go. Hey, I fuck with that. I'm a Broncos fan. Like people say bandwagon fan. I'm like the definition of a bandwagon fan. My mom was a Broncos fan. My dad was a Rams fan. So I was born in '94. By the time I was actually old enough to like watch a game when I was like 4 years old, the Broncos were winning the Super Bowl. So I literally remember sitting in my mom's lap watching the Broncos win the Super Bowl. I was, oh, that's my favorite team now. I'm a Broncos fan. But I'm a diehard though. Like I ride with the Broncos. I die for the Broncos. Bad boys for life. Oh man, my throat's killing me. Pause. Boy said, "Nah, I ain't know the motherfucker at all." And they didn't even get in the fucking school. Just stayed outside. I don't know why. He ain't shoot through the windows. But I'm fucking glad he did it. Shit, you lucky you don't live in California. We're in California. Our shit has gates, like metal gates, but there's gaps like this big. So he could have easily shot in your shit. But there's a minor league team in Carolina too, right? Or am I wrong? And low key, minor league games, I remember going to a gang of Jethawks games. Minor league games are low key more lit than MLB games, to be honest. Durham Bulls, there we go. Yeah, I think it's just the Durham Bulls. I don't think they had the Grasshoppers. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to another baseball game though, because the one I went to was hella fun. All right, the last moment we got is tally one extra base hit. That seems easy enough. You said it's free, but those are the ones that are the most aware of. What do you mean? You said it's free, but those are the ones I'm most aware of. I'm confused. Hey Jay, what are the cities in the Inland Empire? Was it San Bernardino? I'm trying to think of the other cities in there. Isn't the hockey team the Panthers also? Or am I wrong? I'm not gonna lie, hockey sounds fun as fuck to go to. And I'm blessed. We got the LA Kings and we got the Anaheim Ducks in my area. And I've never been to a hockey game. Oh, a few. Okay. That makes sense. You must be on your phone, all that autocorrect. Yo, speaking of autocorrect, I almost called a customer a bitch today because of autocorrect. Shit was crazy. Fucking I meant to put gotcha and then it corrected it to bitch. I was like, whoa. I was like, you about to get me in trouble. The hell? That autocorrect will get your ass. Oh, the Hurricanes. Okay. But hockey seems like a fun ass sport to go watch in person. Hockey. So I've never been a fan of soccer, but hockey is like soccer, but with contact. I mean, there's contact in soccer, but hockey, they be laying each other out. All right. So now we are done with all the moments. So that gets us how many cards? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 cards. Shit, when they get the Hurricanes Kings game, I'm about to fly out. So we get 30 hits with any of these players, 30 Ks with any of these players, 15 extra base hits with any of these players. I could do some of this shit right now. So the two players we have right now are a catcher and a starting pitcher. So he's got to make sure not to drop the catcher and the starting pitcher. So we're not... Oh, he's a relief pitcher, but now we're good. We got second base, center field, second base. We'll take the center fielder. Oh, this is a different... Wait, where'd this guy come from? Was he here the whole time? So we got second base, center field. Okay.
Do you know inhalers?
What, babe?
Inhaler?
You should have it, right?
It's in the car.
You said you're hyped for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I never even watched the first one. That's sad to say, because my kids have watched it like a gang of times. I've never even seen the first one, but I need to. Oh, that's hella fire. That Packers fans I've heard are some of like the realest fans out there. Like the city, I think Green Bay actually owns the team, I've heard. May be wrong, not 100% sure, but that's just what I heard. You said they got Metro Boone as an actual character in it. My man doing the soundtrack. So, okay, so for real, whoever's in here right now, is anybody down to be a mod in the chat? Because this boy be cussing so much in his messages that half of his messages don't show up in the chat. And the only way to stop that from happening is if I add someone as a mod and they're able to approve the message. Because I can see the message right here, but nobody else in chat can see it. That's the crazy part. All right, let's draft a battle royale team. I'm nice and lit. So we're not drafting Otani. Oh, this team sucks. We're skipping this draft. Well, fuck it. Yeah, because what it is like, I guess it automatically censors cuss words. So it's like, if they see a cuss word, they block the message. Yeah, because I'm sitting here reading chats, and people in the chat are like, what is this nigga talking about, bro? And that's the thing. I don't mind cussing in the chat at all. I really don't care. Because I be cussing so damn much myself. But it's like there's a cuss word in the message, they automatically block it off. All right, we're going to forfeit this one. All right, let's start a new draft because that round was trash.
How long are you streaming for?
What, man?
How long are you streaming for?
I was going to wait until when the girl's about to be home.
Okay.
Why?
I'm only gonna take him to practice. We'll pick up the girls, take him to practice, and come back.
Okay. Just shoot me a text when you drop them off.
Can you buy me a Starbucks?
Mom, is my cleats in the car?
You said what, man?
Can you buy me a Starbucks?
That's fine. Let me see.
Actually.
Well, you're just here.
Thank you.
Can you stop and get me more beer?
I thought we just got here.
That was like Monday.
Didn't you go to the liquor store?
Yeah, that's what I got.
And you're already on your second
It's
one?
Friday, babe. What? Go ahead. Say something.
No.
Come say something.
No.
Say something.
I sound like a fucking man.
Come
No.
say hi.
No, I sound like a man.
Say hi.
No.
She don't want me to drink no more, y'all.
I didn't say
Okay,
that.
come say hi.
Hi. Here.
You gotta talk into the microphone. You gotta look in the camera.
No, I look busted.
Come
Where
here.
did you go?
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
Hey, I know.
Look, they see your belly.
Well, that's your son right there, okay?
I didn't tell him it was a boy yet,
Oh.
but now they know.
Oh.
We having a boy, y'all.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, bro.
Jonathan, let's go.
Vince says you do not sound like a man, babe.
I'm sick. I sound like a
It's because she's sick. She thinks she sounds like a man. Yeah, Vince, it's Friday. I don't got no job.
You're silly. Hurry up, let's go. Because I still got to go to Big Fight.
Boy said Denver gonna sweep. Yeah, Denver's killing the Suns.
Get off the game. We got to go.
And even I think the Suns know they about to lose. But I think if you're KD and you're Devin Booker, I think you're planning for the off season. You know, get a bench. You know, this season's a wash. Get a bench and come back strong next season. I'm gonna hit this bathroom real quick. Give me 1 second.
Put deodorant on. I know your ass stinks. Right here. Let's go. In my hand. Where did I do it? It's on my phone. Ugh. You have water?
Dad, is my phone in there?
Jonathan, it should be on the charger.
No, I took it.
Oh my fucking god, Jonathan, we gotta go.
Alright, let's go. My cleats might be in the car. I don't know.
Babe, can you hurry up and grab the ice chest from the car?
Like right now?
Yeah.
Give me 1 more second, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, my fault. I'm back. Wifey's need me to grab something out the car real quick. So we are rocking. Do we want to go Sammy or Julio? We're going to go Sammy because I haven't tried Sammy yet. And I'm sick too, bro. This shit's kicking my ass. Oof. I'm tired just from carrying the ice chest from the car. Let's see, who do we got? Michael Brantley hits righties really well. This guy's fast as shit. We got a starting pitcher that he's actually really good. We're gonna take a starting pitcher. Goldschmidt's playing up. We got Byron Buxton. He's with a bunch of power and speed. We're taking Buxton. That's cake. Oh shit! I'm out of breath. So I think so. The analog flick is kind of like it is a thing. 100% is a thing, but it's kind of muscle memory, if that makes sense. You can flick the stick to hit, but for me, it's like my muscle memory because I try switching this to the right trigger also, but my muscle memory says to like I automatically want to click X. Like I just clicked X on that guy for no fucking reason. Oh my god. But my muscle memory, like I want to press X every time, so it makes sense for me to press X. But some people prefer the analog stick, so it's really to each their own. We'll take this picture right here. Oh, Kid Giles is a goon. I've yet to make a good Battle Royale run, but maybe this will be the one. 4-seam slider, 2-seam. Fuck it, we'll take it. And then we got Gleyber Torres. Isn't that good? Christian Walker. Oh, sheesh. She's actually pretty good. Walker Bueller's not that good. We gotta get some pitching. Craig Kimbrell's a good pick, but he's playing really down. I think we're gonna take. How's this guy's pitching? Fuck it, YOLO. Joey Votto hits with like a lot of power for some reason. I've never known him for a power hitter, but we'll take it. God, my throat's been killing me. Oh, Brandon Lowe hits with a lot of power too. But we do need a good lefty reliever. How bad is he playing down? So he's like 80, 87, 88. We need a good lefty reliever. But we need power in the lineup. Fuck it. You haven't played Battle. Well, have you played online at all, or you just haven't played Battle Royale at all? We'll take David Robinson. We still do need a lefty reliever though. Am I drinking water or Gatorade? Shit. I'm drinking Miller High Life, baby. Ain't no water or Gatorade over here. I'm drinking the champagne La beers, baby. None of these guys are good at all. I guess we'll take Luis Robert. Oh, there we go. Nelson Cruz, that's my guy right here. A battle royale. So I would say start with battle royale if you have stubs, because it does cost some stubs to play battle royale. It costs like 1,500, but at least it's equal playing field. That's why I look at it. All these guys are so bad. Mix them, I might like it. Like fuck it, huh? You said I need the electrolytes. I'm a professional alcoholic. Don't even worry about that. Ain't no hangovers over here. They keep pushing. They want me to take all these pictures. All right, let's get it. So we're gonna move Nelson Cruz to DH. Can Luis Robert play first base? No, he cannot. Can any of my outplay there? Oh, I don't want him in the lineup at all. So we're gonna move Luis Robert to left. It says left field, and the rest of our lineup sucks. Okay. See, I just think you can't mix anything with beer though. Besides like micheladas, micheladas are fire. But like actual hard liquor though, you could mix some hard liquor. I've seen so many TikToks about like good liquor combinations. Shit's crazy. So we're gonna go Buxton lead off. We're gonna go Brandon Lowe second. Sammy Sosa third. Muncie. Nelson Cruz. Oh, fuck it, we gonna rock like that. Let's see if we catch some dubs. What's your favorite drink combo, Vince? Because I've been trying to get into more mixed drinks lately. I'm a little lit, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm sober. That's one thing I ain't gonna do. All the fam's been sick, man, and my throat is killing me. Hey, what's good, Ganja, my boy? How you doing, man? What did you accomplish today? It could be big, small, happy, tall, whatever, man. What did you accomplish today? You know what I learned today? That what's his name? Robin Thicke got sued for the song "Blurred Lines" by Luther Vandross. Is it Luther Vandross or Marvin Gaye? One of their daughters sued them and said it sounded too similar to one of their songs. A White Russian, I've heard of it, but what's in it? I know some kind of vodka, but what do you mix with it? I've never heard of a Black Russian before. Come on, Jack Attack. Let's have a good game, man. 20 decent sized yards. There we go. See, I only do about 16 houses a day. And I think you do a lot more at your job than I do at my job. So that's an accomplishment in its own right there. Good shit, man. I'm a little drunk. I probably shouldn't be playing online if I'm being honest. I really shouldn't be playing online if I'm being real with myself. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I got lucky. Ooh. Make him throw some pitches, man. Kalula is dangerous. You mix Kahlua with some shit, you're gonna get in trouble. Hey, see, that's the thing. You moving up, my boy. You are moving up. The managers noticing you. Oh, so you use a coffee creamer instead of the Kahlua? The thing about like Kahlua and coffee creamer is it jacks up my stomach though, man. I'm not trying to drink with a fucked up stomach. Doug, why am I playing so good when I'm drunk? Is this the key right here? Do I gotta be drunk to play? I might just learn something about myself. I might just learn that I'm way better at this game when I'm drinking 40s. Oh, you replace the heavy cream with the creamer. That's the thing. I've never been a big mixed drink guy. But ever since I tried, I don't know if you ever saw the TikTok that I made about the cream saver candy with the what's the rum? What's the famous rum? The Malibu rum. But I let some cream saver sit in some Malibu rum for like a week, and that shit was really good. Cause I've never been like a hard liquor kind of guy, but ever since then I'm like, I need to start trying some new stuff. See, that's the thing. So I don't really think I'm lactose intolerant, but I might be. Honestly, I really might be. That Malibu was fire, bro. That Malibu with the cream savers, that was no joke. That was that work. I'm struggling. Come on, Nelson. Come on, Big Nelly. I'm scared of the tipsy bartender. That tipsy bartender, he be making some jungle juice that I do not want to fuck with. There we go. Get him out of here. I'll drink to that. Ooh. But that's the thing though. So cheese does not mess up my stomach at all. So that's why I don't really know if it's a lactose intolerant thing. Because cheese does nothing to me. I can eat cheese all day. But coffee creamer jacks me up. Yeah, his drinks do look good, but like I said, I've seen the jungle juice he makes. And he be pouring bottles and bottles and bottles. I don't want no parts, bro. I learned from a young age. It's either the freeze. There's a story I try not to tell too often, but now seems like an appropriate time to tell the story. The first time I ever got shit-faced drunk, I want to say, I was like 18 years old. I was 18 years old the first time I got shit-faced drunk. So it was 4th of July. I lived in LA at the time. My sister lived in Long Beach. I picked her up. She wanted me to pick her up. And we went back to my mom's house for 4th of July. And no, this is I'm tripping. No, it was that same. Yep, it was the same story. Okay. So I brought my PlayStation because I told my mom, like, I'm gonna mind my business on 4th of July. I'm chilling. I don't drink. Y'all can have fun. So I bought some Red's Apple Ales. I was like, I'm gonna drink my Red's Apple Ale. Y'all go do your shit. And we cool. I played 2K. What year was it? If I was 18, it had to be 2K. My math is not mathing right now. But I don't know. I was playing 2K something. And my brother comes in. No, my mom comes in first. She said, hey, come socialize. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm playing 2K. I'm good. And she's like, come on, come say hi. I come say hi. My brother pours me a cup of Ciroc. And at this point, I'm kind of lit. And I go say hi. I'm drinking the Ciroc. And I'm a little bit lit off my Red's Apple Ales and my Ciroc. Long story short, my brother went and got another bottle of Ciroc. And I drank another cup of Ciroc. And I threatened to fight my sister's boyfriend. And I ended up throwing up so much that my brother had to put me in the shower naked. My brother saw me butt ass naked because I was throwing up so much that he had to put me in the shower. And ever since then, I didn't fuck with liquor like that. I was like, I'm only drinking beer from now on. That Ciroc, I'm telling you. So, the solo cups, solo cups like this big. My brother poured it half with Ciroc. So that already had me lit for someone that doesn't drink like that. And then on top of that, he poured me another cup of Ciroc. And I really didn't like my sister's boyfriend at the time. That nigga was a bitch. But it was more like, so I picked him up from Long Beach. My sister stayed in Long Beach. I stayed in LA. And I picked her up. And he didn't like, I was like, hey, how's it going? I gave my sister a hug. I tried to dap him up. And he gave me like a sideways ass handshake. So I was like, okay. The whole way back home, me and my sister are chopping it up, talking, and he's just being quiet. So I really didn't rock with him, kind of a little bit. And then we get home, and he's from Chicago, I guess, and talking about how much better Chicago is than California. The type of things where you can overlook when you're sober, but when you're drunk, when you speak your mind, you want to fade up a Chicago nigga. It is what it is. So I told the nigga I wanted to beat his ass. Luckily, nothing happened. Patron, I'm cool off Patron, but I will never drink Ciroc again a day in my life. Yeah, Vince, there's a better way to get tipsy and then they get drunk. Now I kind of know my limits a little bit. Like right now, I'm not drunk, but I'm definitely a little bit close. But back in the day, I would never know the right limits to get to where you need to be. So with that being said, let me go empty this bladder. I will be right back. All right, we Gucci, y'all. See, that's why I smoke now. A couple drinks good for me. Man, I'm the opposite, bro. I got some weed stories for you. Like, I got weed stories for days. Weed has not been good for me, bro. Weed has not been good for me at all. I've done heard so many people tell me, "Oh, weed helps me calm down. Weed helps my anxiety." Weed is not good for me at all. Weed is terrible for me. I've tried edibles. I've tried smoking weed. I've tried smoking weed out of a pipe, smoking weed out of a blunt, smoking weed out of a joint. None of that shit's. I tried a bong. None of that shit's good for me, bro. Weed is not for me. To each your own. I don't judge people that smoke weed, but weed fucks me up. I've done had too many terrible weed stories. Like the worst was when I was trying to edible and I was like feeling the vibrations of the music on my stomach. Like, yeah, no, weed is not for me, Brody. Let's see if we can hit as good as we did last game. Shit. Last game, I'm drunk as shit. Last game I was fucking hitting amazing. I don't know why he put the fastball there, but he's very late on it. He can't hit a fastball. That's crazy. My throat is killing me. All right, let's hit him with a slider. Get him out of here. Hit him with a slurve. Oh, he's swinging at everything. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, my butthole puckered. But yeah, weed. I'm trying weed and shrooms, and neither of them things sit right with me. Shrooms was fun as fuck though. Like, I recommend anybody like do shrooms around someone you trust because it is fun as fuck. But weed hit me worse than shrooms, if I'm being honest with you. Wow, I was super late on that. Okay. There we go. Get him out of here. Byron Buxton might be him. He might be him. Come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I say that sarcastically. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'll be open about that. If you are, that's cool. I ain't mad at you. But I can't support Trump. These dogs, man. You said Shrooms made it to where I'll never watch Alice in the Wonder. So, have you ever... Okay, let me start by the... Have you ever seen the show BoJack Horseman? Let me ask you that. There's an episode of BoJack Horseman that is literally about hallucinating. And my friends made me watch that episode of BoJack Horseman while I was on shrooms. What's the 70% glitch? Boy, I never heard of that one. What's the 70% glitch? Ganja. Well, have you ever seen the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life video? Have you seen that one, Ganja? Because my homeboys did this thing when I was high on shrooms. They kept walking past my bedroom saying Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Why am I hitting so good when I'm drunk? What are you doing? Yeah, they literally kept walking past my room saying Shrek is love, Shrek is life. While I'm on shrooms, out of my fucking mind. We'll try one more at bat with this guy. Fuck. Oh, we got lucky. That happens on this game too, boy, where fucking if the game freezes, somebody has to quit. And that's the one thing I hate about this game. Like, they're called freeze offs, and literally somebody has to quit. And it's never the guy that's actually winning the game. Like, the person that's actually losing the game will sit there and take forever. They're like, no, I'm going to get this win. This is ridiculous. Oh, my throat is killing me, y'all. This cold is kicking my ass. But would you... Okay, let me ask you a question, Ganja. Would you say, all in all, was your shroom experience a good experience, though? Like, would you say your shroom experience, after it's all said and done, did you have a good experience? Yeah, see, same. So when I took shrooms, it was hot as fuck in my apartment, and we were all shirtless, and I'm looking in the mirror and laughing at myself, sweating like crazy. Somebody said something stupid that made me laugh. I laughed so hard that I cried. And my homeboy is like, oh, this nigga Antoine's crying, y'all. But I was trying to explain to him that I wasn't crying like an emotional cry. I was crying because I was laughing. But the bullets felt like they were flying down my face. Like literal missiles. And I couldn't explain why I was crying. But then the whole time, my homeboy is having the worst trip of his life. Miserable. Like, he's literally so miserable, thinking he's about to die. Shrooms are a crazy drug, man. I would do it again if I'm being honest. Oh, we're blowing this guy out. This guy's sorry. Oh, he's mad. Ha ha, you're mad. I'm gonna message him. I like to troll. Let's message him. How do I do this? Search players. That's where I go. I'm a ha at him. Oh, he turned off messaging. He's a bum. Yeah, that's the thing. So you got to do it around people you trust. That's the big thing with shrooms. If you're in a good environment, shrooms could be the best thing ever. But if you're in a bad environment where you're not comfortable, shrooms could be terrible. Let's end this shit. We'll go Paul Seawald. Like honestly, I wish I did shrooms again when I was younger because I did them the first time when I was like 19 years old. I'm 28 now. I'm about to be 28. And now is not the time to be doing shrooms, if I'm being honest. Why I say now's not the time to be doing shrooms because I got 3 kids with one on the way, and I don't get a lot of alone time. Like when I was young, it was like the perfect time because I had a lot of homeboys that were doing similar type stuff. And we were partying. Well, my homeboys were more, we did kickbacks. 10, 15 of us, smoking, doing shrooms, stuff like that. Now, all I do is hang out with my kids and my girl, man, and stream. That's about it. Like, if I'm not with my kids and my girl, I'm streaming, bro. I don't really have homeboys no more. Like, when you get old, bro, not trying to lecture nobody, but I'm, like, when you get old, you lose connection with everybody. I have like 3 or 4 homeboys that I really talk to on a regular basis. Oh, we got Diamond Duos. Let's see, what do we got? Oh yeah, see you get it, bro. Like when I was like younger, I would say until I was like 24. I was kicking it with my homeboys all the time. But now it's like I can't take shrooms around my kids. You know, like and my girl's like my girl smokes weed, but she's not really cool with me taking shrooms and stuff like that. Shrooms is fun as fuck though. Shrooms is like crazy fun. But I would argue it's the most fun I've had in my life, if I'm being honest. Shit, I got one more drink in me, bro. One more. But that's facts. But even then, I definitely know there's some people that aren't down for me no more. But at the same time, I got some homeboys who I know if I hit them up today, they'd ride with me. But like we all like, I got my family, my homeboys got their families. It's just hard to find time for everybody. And I don't like. There was someone in my chat earlier. My boy Anthony was here earlier. I went to high school with them. But you know, we grow up. You lose ties with everybody. But I'll use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. All right, let's get it. Let's keep getting this run. I didn't know I hit better when I was drunk. I didn't know that. We're finding games too fast. I don't like that. We found this game super fast. So we are rocking with Michael Kopech. This team, I'm rocking with this team, man. This team's doing fire. Let's make it do what it do, baby. So we will pull out. First of all, I don't pull out. Let's start there. That's why I got so many damn kids. So I need an opinion, y'all. What flows off the tongue better? Antoine Carey Jefferson or Deshaun Carey Jefferson? Or Antoine Deshaun Jefferson Jr.? What flows off the tongue better? I need opinions. Sheesh, that was far as fuck. Fuck, let's throw a fastball at him. See if he can hit it. Okay, so Antoine Deshaun Jefferson is my name. So it'd be a junior. Now, my father passed away back in March. His name was Carey. So a piece of me wanted to add his name into my son's name as a middle name. But I think Antoine Carey Jefferson kind of doesn't have a ring to it. But I think Deshaun Carey Jefferson does. But a piece of me still wants to do a junior, if that makes sense. Because like Antoine Deshaun Jefferson, that's my name. I think that name really rolls off the tongue. That's a smooth name. I've got every single time I came to the bat, I got a hit with Byron Buxton, and it's still going. We're still doing that. Is Byron Buxton just him? Byron Buxton is just nice. He's him. He's him Thomas, him Duncan. So here's the thing. So here's the thing with two middle names. Me and my girl, we have a stepson, right? So my girl's biggest concern has always been both of my daughter's names their last names are Jefferson Ibarra. And her reasoning is, I don't want our son, that's my son too, to feel like uncomfortable because they don't have the same last name, right? So, unless it's a junior, they're going to have two last names. So it'd be Antoine Carey Jefferson Ibarra, or it'd be Deshaun Carey Jefferson Ibarra. And I just think doing two middle names, it would be too much. Like Antoine Deshaun Carey Jefferson Ibarra, that's doing way too much. Because for the longest time, I told my girl, Vince, so here's the options. The options are Deshaun Carey Jefferson Ibarra, Antoine Carey Jefferson Ibarra, or Antoine Deshaun Jefferson Jr. The only way that we're going to take the Ibarra off is if there's if it was a junior. That's the only way there will be no Ibarra. And for the longest time, like I said, I have my stepson and two girls, but they're all my kids. All of them are my kids. You know, my stepson is my son. He's the one who I've done videos with. That's my son, point blank, period. But when I had my two girls, I was hoping for boys to make a junior. That was always my goal. I want to have a junior, but whatchamacallit. So when I finally am having a boy, I told my girl we're gonna do a junior. But then my dad passed away, and I told her I still want to do a junior, but it might be nice to incorporate my dad's name into the name of our son. And I think Antoine Deshaun Jefferson Jr. has the best ring to it. But at the same time, I would like to have my dad's name in it, but it's a tough choice, you know. I just don't know, man. What am I doing? A name is a tough choice to make. Ugh. We need one out. Let's stop bullshit. Because my name is Antoine Deshaun Jefferson Jr. And I always hated my name because it's fucked up because I've come to terms with the fact that I was wrong. To think that my name sounded, quote, ghetto. But now I love my name. I love my name to death. And my brother hates his name because his name is, quote, white. His name is Kerry Matthew. They went opposite ends of the spectrum there. Antoine Deshaun and Kerry Matthew. You gotta be more specific, Vince, because I'm a little drunk, and I don't know what the last one was. I don't know what the last one is. There we go. Get him out of here. God, why do I play this game so much better when I'm drunk? This shit don't make no sense. This game takes focus. Why am I playing better when I'm drunk? Like, why? Why am I playing so much better when I'm drunk? This shit don't add up. Quit. Please quit. Just make it easier on both of us. And also, the crazy thing about this whole situation is the doctor told us when when we found out we were pregnant, they said our son's going to be born more than likely on October 20th. Right? This is October 20th. And that's because, based on my wife's history, it's probably going to be a C-section. And if they have to do a C-section, they're going to have to schedule it a week out, which will be October 20th. Now, my dad, when he was sick in the hospital, not to get too sentimental, not to get too personal, but my dad was in the hospital for like 6 months. And I told my dad when we thought we might have been pregnant, but I told him we're not sure, but I think she might be pregnant. And that was when he was still fully aware of everything. And by the time he fully was not there, that's when we didn't know. Like, that's when I found out that my wife was pregnant. When he passed away, we were there. The doctor told us we're gonna pull the we're gonna we're gonna pull the we're gonna pull the cord soon. We left the hospital, and they called us and said 10:20 is when your father passed away. Now, I don't know, like I said, I'm a little drunk, so I'm not sure I'm telling the story correctly. But 10:20 is when my dad passed away, and my son's due date is October 20th, 10:20. And I just felt like that's like a sign. Yeah, Antoine Deshaun Jr., like I said, it has a ring to it. It really does. Like, I was hating my name growing up, but looking back, it kind of has a ring to it. Antoine Deshaun Jefferson. Like I said, I'm not especially now, I'm not anti-black, but growing up, I hated my name. I always said it sounded too ghetto. And I'm like, now, I was like, why did I even think that? I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black, but black, y'all. That's crazy. I used to be saying my whole government name on my YouTube channel. I really don't care. But also, it didn't help that my mom made Deshaun. So let me tell you how she spelled my name. Let me see. So what made me mad was that she made my name super hard. Did it pop up? Oh yeah, there it goes. So she made my name hard to spell, my first name, and she put a space in my middle name. DE space SHAWNE. I was like, why'd you do all that? Like, that shit looks ghetto. But now I love my name. I love me for me. Shouts out to moms. Let's keep this, like I said, I'm playing better in Battle Royale than when I was sober. Let's keep this train rolling. It is unique. So Antoine, the way it's spelled right there, the ANTOINE, is actually French. Like Marie Antoinette. My grandpa was French Creole. So that's where Antoine comes from. He actually, my grandpa picked my first name, Antoine. So my mom was pregnant. She didn't know she was pregnant. Shout out to my mom. She was a very overweight woman, and she didn't even know she was pregnant until like very close to when she was gonna have the baby. And my grandpa picked the name, Antoine. My grandpa was French Creole. He picked the name. Deshaun, my mom and my dad picked. So that's how Antoine was spelled that way, because Antoine in French, the OI makes the wa sound, like Marie Antoinette. But it's easy to explain it now, but me being a kid, that shit was annoying to explain. I didn't know how to explain it. I got Anthony, I got Antone, Antonio. I was like, Antonio, where'd the O come from? Where did you get Antonio from? Oh, so you go by Vince based on Da Vinci. That I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, cause Vince, you gotta really pull that out of Da Vinci. I rock with that. That's dope. Oh shit, I didn't even pick my picture. Oh shit. Because if I didn't know no better, I would just think your first name was Vince. To keep it a buck. So Da Vinci, that's dope. And Da Vinci's kind of a fire middle name too. I'm not even gonna lie. Da Vinci's right on tap there with Deshaun. So we got Losiaga and Seawald. Let's see if we keep this drunk battle royale going. Because we're playing better when we're drunk all of a sudden. He's pitching with a closing pitcher? That's crazy. Not swinging at no bullshit. There I am swinging that bullshit. I didn't feel like I pressed the X, but okay. Make him work. Let's make him work, y'all. Make him throw some pitches. Fuck. Oh, come on, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I was wondering when the wifey's gonna come home. She said she was gonna text me when she was going to the store. But it's crazy because like growing up, teachers they like understood the name more as I got older. By the time I got to high school, everybody could pronounce Antoine. But like growing up in middle school, elementary school, it was like nobody knew how to pronounce Antoine. It was crazy. Excuse me. I got a question for y'all. Like on a serious note, how many black teachers did you have? Because in all throughout all of school, I had 3 black teachers. So let me know, like in school, how many black teachers did you have all together? No, I've done the math. I've literally done the math. I had 3 black teachers. You said that's the funny part. My grandfather left the accent off of the I, so he pronounced it the Vince. Oh, that's funny though. So he said Da Vinci. Oh, okay, that's even more of a unique story. So he said Da Vinci, but it's supposed to be Da Vinci. But Because let's just be honest, some black folks just pronounce things wrong. My pops, my brother had a friend named Tristan, right? Tristan. I grew up with this guy. Cool, solid dude. My dad called him Trisket with the C. I don't know where the fuck the C came from. But my pops called him Trisket. So some black folks just pronounce the names wrong. It is what it is. But your grandpa called you. He called it Da Vinci, Da Vince. But it's supposed to be Da Vinci. That's funny. Not funny, but you know that's a unique story. That's a unique story. I'll rock with that. I suck, man. If you don't mind, Ganja, what's your first name, bro? We telling government names up in here right now. Oh, he struck me out, bro. Come on, Nelly. Come on, Big Nelly. God, this fool's getting me, bro. I gotta keep pitching good. Cause I can't hit worse shit. I never have been able to hit worse shit. There we go. Oh, that is dope. Your initials are Naz. But Nicholas you got a lot of options though. You got Nicholas, you got Nick, you got Nikki, or you go by Alan. You got some options. So that's the thing with my name. My name is Antoine. So there's really only Antoine. There's Ant too, but nobody ever called me Ant. So I think Ant is more like. So I grew up. People thought I was like whitewashed, right? And Ant's more like a black name. Until I grew like, until I was out of school, people thought I was super whitewashed because I was smart. I was a smart kid, man. So only my brother called me Ant. It's crazy that people think like educated is white. It's insane. Let's go. I would do a 12 seed. But yeah, Nick, you got options, man. You got hella options. Hey, Ganja, like, let me ask you a serious question. Is it cool if I talk to you as Nick? Just because me personally, like, I prefer to call people by their names. That's just me personally. Like, I prefer to connect this YouTube shit with real life. Like, if it's cool, I like to call you by your name. You prefer Ganja, that's cool too. Just let me know. That's the thing. I think the higher you go up, Vince, the more like black teachers you get. So I had no black teachers in elementary school at all. Like none. I got to middle school, I had two. And one of them was like super woke black. Like I'm talking about like not proud of it, but she treated the black students better than the white students. If I'm being real. Like she favored the black students. It was insane. I bet, Ganja, I got you. I appreciate it, Brody. Shit. I'm about to piss my pants trying to win this game. Shit's crazy. Ganja Reaper, I'm not gonna lie, that is a fire streamer name though. Like my streamer name is basic as fuck. That gaming dad, like I'm a gaming dad. That's just basic as fuck. All you know is I got kids. All you know is a nigga can't pull out. That's all you know about me. Pull out game non-existent. So everybody calls you B? That's crazy. Well, shit, Vince. My nigga, I'm gonna call you B too. There we go. We out. There we go, baby. Let's fucking go. That's, yeah, Vince. I'm gonna call you B too because I like to make this, like, not to be weird, but y'all are my friends, man. So if people call you B in real life, I'm gonna call you B on my stream. Like in real life, I talk to my wife, my kids, and my brother, my sister, my mom. Like, that's it, honestly. So that's the way I look at it. Like, if people call you B in real life, I'm gonna call you B on my stream. Ganja, if people call you Nick in real life, I'm gonna call you Nick in my stream. I'm gonna call you whatever you feel comfortable being called. That's just what it is. Cause, like, you know, these usernames in real life are cool. Y'all can call me Antoine, y'all can call me Ant, whatever it may be. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I was walking down the street and somebody said, "Hey, Gaming Dad," I would turn around, but it wouldn't be as comfortable as if someone said, "Hey, Antoine." Just to be real, that's my reality moment. Sorry if I'm venting. But as I'm venting, I'm going up 3-0 this game. What HBCU did you go to, if you don't mind me asking? My homeboy went to Morehouse. I wasn't lucky enough to go, but my homeboy went to Morehouse and said it was a pretty crazy experience. I think wifey's gonna come home and get mad at me, if I'm being honest. She's kept the kids out too long. She's gonna come home and get pissed off. So y'all want to hear the story about how I got played out of going to college? I know it sounds crazy, but I got played out of going to college. I will tell the story gladly. All right, so I got played out of going to college because, you know, to graduate high school, I don't know how it is in Carolina, but to graduate high school in California, you need either 2 years of foreign language, either 2 years of foreign language, or 2 years of performance arts, either one. But to get into any California school, you need 2 years of foreign language. So my goal was to do both. That was the goal. I would do performance arts and foreign language because I like performance arts, but I need foreign language. So I did my sophomore year. I did choir. Now going into my junior or senior year, I knew I needed to do a foreign language, whether it be Spanish. Uh, my school only did Spanish or Latin, so I knew I needed one or the other. My choir teacher literally, let me. Sorry to cut the story short. I gotta take a piss. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this game to finish. I'll be right back. I'm back. So, Bobby, you get drunk, uncut gaming dad. That includes the piss breaks. So, I going into my junior year of high school, I knew I still needed 2 years of foreign language, and I was doing choir, which was cool, but I knew I needed to do Spanish. I signed up for Spanish going into my junior year, but my teacher told me you could sing. I need you in my choir. How about you go do your Spanish class at AVC, which was a community college? You go to school, the regular school, but you go to community college. And I went to the community college and I couldn't sign up for the class. I had to drop out of the class and I couldn't do Spanish in high school. So, long story short, I was unable to go to college because of this choir class. And yeah, long story short, I went to community college and never went to a university. And here I am today. It made me who I am. Can't be Superman. My life is cool. I live an okay life. But I kind of got played a little bit. In North Carolina A&T, okay, I rock with it. Yeah, I've heard HBCUs are different for sure. I've heard they're way different. Uh, what basketball games are going right now? I haven't even checked on other basketball games. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, the Celtics are winning only by 8, though. Okay. Sixers still got a chance. All right, he's got a lefty, which is kind of what we want. Let's see if drunk gaming dad can keep the momentum going. Let's see, y'all. Cause I'm hitting better drunk than I have hit sober, and that's insane. So ganja, you said you go by Ganja Reaper when you're streaming. If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been smoking weed? Because I tried smoking weed. It's not for me. But I got questions, man. You smoke indica, sativa. How long you been smoking? I got questions, man. A piss counter? That'd be fire. Honestly, I might have to. I might have to do a 40 Fridays. I might have to have a piss counter ready. Cause normally during the week when I stream, I don't drink. But it's Friday. I don't got no work. I'm good. So I might have to do a piss counter. That'd be the move, honestly. Cause indica makes you chill, right? Sativa kind of makes you more active. They say indica's in the couch. Fuck. They say indica in the couch. That's what they always said to me. Like me personally, I've had some decent weed experiences, but I never had like really good weed experiences. I've had more bad than good. But people can say the same thing about drinking. And me, I'm an alcoholic. Like not literally, I think. I don't think I'm really alcoholic, but I drink a lot. I know for sure my indica experiences are terrible. Oh, this guy's gonna kick my ass. I feel it. Man, so I'm a Lakers fan. Let me start with that. But I didn't like the way the Lakers were trying too hard to be the Warriors yesterday. I feel like they were trying to play too up tempo. They were trying to shoot too many threes. They should have stuck to what they were doing game one. Game one was amazing. But you can't shoot threes better than the Warriors. You cannot do it. It's not going to happen. They were trying to play fast paced. They were trying to outshoot the Warriors. It's not going to happen, bro. I promise. Yeah, Ganja, I'm okay. Like, I got some people. I was working at Taco Bell. I was a general manager at Taco Bell for a long time. And some people would openly tell me they smoked weed. I would tell them straight up, as long as you could do your job, I'm cool with it. Do not show up to work like shit faced high. But the majority of people that were smoking weed were able to be completely productive. They worked better when they were high. So most people I let smoke weed at work, if I'm being honest, and I was completely cool with it. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't like this. I do not like this. Let's just walk them. Why is this not working? I don't like this. When some people are blessed with the ability to smoke all day, I'm not one of those people. I can't smoke worth shit. I smoke and I start to feel like I gotta cry. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's throw a super inside slider. If we walk up, we walk up. That's cool. I'm not tripping. Like I'm telling you, so the first time I ever tried an edible, the guy who sold me the edible told me eat a quarter of the cookie, just a quarter of the cookie, and see how you feel. And if you feel okay, eat another quarter of the cookie. The most you want to eat is a half of the cookie. That's the most you want to eat. And then he said, "But if you don't feel okay, just stick to a quarter of the cookie." So I ate a quarter of the cookie at like 8 o'clock at night, and I felt like I was okay. So I was like, but you know what? It's late. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I went to a party the next day, and my homeboy was like, "If you eat a quarter of the cookie, that's not gonna do shit for you. Let's both eat a whole cookie." So I ate a whole cookie, and I was at this party blown out of my mind. Like literally, I had some girl throw some pussy at me. I ain't never turned down pussy before, but this girl threw it at me, and I was like, "Dog, I'm too high." It was insane. I felt the music, the beats were vibrating on my body. It was a crazy experience. Oh, you used to grow your own weed? That's dope, bro. I know a few people that grow their own weed. Where did you say you were from, Ganja? Oh, he's trying to throw me some balls. Throw me some strikes, baby. Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky. Oh, you fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? No, stay two, stay two. Oh, you're from Flint. Okay. You watch my boy you fucking shit. What was I gonna say? Hold on. So I'm trying to concentrate. I'm lit. But you watch my boy Mojo, right? Cause he's from Michigan. I'm fucking up. I gotta keep pitching good at least. There we go. Uh, we need one more hit, y'all. What, baby? Why is the bag in here? What's wrong, baby? Mommy's not giving you the coffee? You don't need no coffee, baby. What, girl? Okay, it's okay. You want to come say hi? Look. You see the camera? Look, you see the camera? It's okay, baby. Ganja, my boy Mojo, he's got that redeem. It says, "I am from Detroit, Motown."
She's sad because she can't have any of my coffee.
Bitch, you heard the doorbell on the mic? That's crazy. No, baby, you can't play with that. You want cereal? Okay, let me finish this game, baby. I did not charge the headphones. I charged the iPad. I will give you your pad in a second. Honestly, the cereal does sound fire right now. Here, go, Bubby.
No.
You can't have the beer, baby. Beer's not for babies. Let's put a new picture in. You got the iPad? Give Sissy her iPad. Go get your iPad. Ugh. There you go.
Why you got a new iPad like that? Here. Down.
What, baby?
Dun, 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 dun,
Here, baby.
dun. Thank you.
All right, there we go. So we good. We Gucci. That's why I don't like beer, because somebody gave me a beer. Bruh, so I got a story too. So I had to be like 8 years old. I still did not know what beer was at this age. It was a summer day. I was playing basketball. And the dads were chilling in the garage while I'm playing basketball in the driveway. And I was so like exhausted. It was hot. I needed something to drink. I run in the garage and I see the first cup I seen. I grabbed it. I drank it. And I was like, what? I was like, what is that? I spit it out. It was beer. It was a Miller Genuine Draft in a cup. So I feel you on that. Oh no. Fucking A. He tied it. God damn it. At least we're tied and not losing. Logan Wade, he's not gonna hit a home run. He's a contact hitter. You better swing the bat, my boy. Oh, I can't do shit. Let's bring in the new pitcher. Fuck it. So we got David Robertson in the bullpen. Let's warm up. Kid Giles is good. So either way, me personally, Vince, I normally do regular swing regardless. I use in your case, you're on the Xbox, right? So I use the A swing regardless. But it's like there's the power rating and a contact rating. If you're playing higher difficulty, like a World Series, you want to do contact. But I'm playing on All Star, so whatchamacallit? So so power helps me out more at this rating. Because pretty much, what's the way to explain it? It'd be easier to explain while I'm hitting. I'll show you right now. So this circle right here is bigger the lower difficulty you're on. So if you're on like an all-star difficulty, you only you want to go for more power because it's easier to make contact at this difficulty. But the higher difficulty you go, contact's more important. So if you got like Legend or Hall of Fame difficulty, contact's gonna be more important because it makes the circle bigger. If that makes sense. But the lower difficulties, it's more important for power because no matter how good you are, like you could be able to hit a home run. Oh, my throat's killing me. He's throwing balls, man. I gotta take some strikes. What am I doing? We're taking 2 strikes. It's a bat. We're taking 2 at least.
Are you almost done?
I could cut it off after this game.
Jonathan's off at 7.
Okay.
I'm looking for something in the car, so.
Ref, you said you were doing jumping jacks in my last stream? Well, I'm confused. When were you doing jumping jacks in my stream? I would need a video of that. I would need you to hop on Twitter and send me a video of you doing jumping jacks.
What?
Because I remember you popping in the stream. I don't remember those jumping jacks. I don't remember that.
Not right now. I'm looking for something.
Wait, Vince, what do you mean like in my career? I'm confused. I am confusion. All right, let's try to get a double play or something. Come on, no way.
Does a cup go like this?
What do you mean?
Or like this?
Oh, the bigger part's up.
Girl, can you not right now? We don't have time. I'm trying to do your brother's stuff.
Oh, no. Jumping jacks in my career? No, he's been in the stream a couple times. I know he has. But I don't remember those jumping jacks. That's what I'm confused about. Cause I know Ref, he's been in Mojo stream too. But the jumping jacks, that's the confusing part. What does he mean jumping jacks?
What's up?
Okay, so Ganja. Okay, so here's the thing about Ref. So Ref has been in about 5 of my streams. What's your break, Lee? Go tell Sissy. Esmeralda. Esmeralda, can you get Sissy's blankie? But yes, Rep has been a few of my streams. And every time he comes in the stream, he says first time viewer. And I'm just the whole time, I'm like, what? What do you mean first time viewer? Esmeralda, can you get your sister's blanket, please? Go. Come here. No, Vince, I'm telling you, every time he's coming to my stream, he says, "Hey, first time viewer,"
Okay, fine, I'm getting a blanket.
and I'm like, "What?" Like literally every single time he says, "First time viewer,"
English.
and I'm like, I've ignored it to this point. I'm like, okay, you know, but now that he says that he'd be trolling, it makes sense. It makes so much more sense. Because he's been in quite a few streams, and every single time he says first time viewer. I'm so bad. This one said, by the way, first time viewer. Now that I know that you're a troll, ref, I respect it. I respect your grind. Let me say that. Go home, go home, go home, go home. We out here, baby. Ref, I respect your troll. Like, to the max. Because for the whole time, every time you came in here and say first time viewer, I was like, I don't know if this guy's like, from a different country. Like, I don't know his situation. So let me not call him out. Because you've been in here about 4 different times and said first time viewer. I didn't know your situation, bro. I really didn't. But now that I know you're a troll, I respect your grind to the most. Let's take a moment. Shouts out to you, ref. Like, shouts out to you for real. I respect that to the fullest. But the whole time, that's the thing, ref. The whole time, I didn't know if you were messing around. The whole time, I promise I didn't. You came in here saying first time viewer, and I was just like, I'm just gonna believe this guy's a first time viewer, and I fell for it, bro. Like, I fell for it every single time. So I respect it. I'm a troll myself. So I respect it so much. Shouts out to you. You really did that.
Did you break it? Dad, how you break it?
Oh man, that was a good one. You really did that, bro. Oh, he got me. Let's see if we can get out of this inning without giving up a run. Let's see if we can do it. All right, let's see. Come on, Jonathan Loasigia. One out. There we go, baby. Oh man. Let's just put in this guy. See if he can do it. Oh, should we just walk him? I feel like we might. We don't want to give him anything to hit. We there, baby. I'll give you cereal in a second, baby. All right, one more. Just one more. There we go. GG's, baby. 5 games. That's the most wins I've got in a run so far. We really out here. All right, let's go. I'm about to cut the stream off. Ref, I appreciate you being a troll. You hilarious. Vince, I appreciate you coming by as normal. Ganja, you a real one. Who else we got up in here? I gotta scroll, man. We've been streaming for a while today. Who else we got? Let's scroll up here. Boy, coming through clutch as always. J Pilf, you're my man. I'm glad your daughter's home safe. I appreciate all y'all coming by. Vince, peace out, my man. Y'all be safe. Peace.